Hazme con los dedos una señal. Y ya. Ay.
Excuse me, what's going on?
I don't know. Let's go find out. Call our friends so it will be easier.
But what kind? Let's call the watchmen guys, Oscar and Jimena.
Vendetta girls. Remember? Regina and Pia also.
Good morning, everyone, and here we are with some amazing news about incredible stories that have been pretty important for us. Remember all the books made up of comics? In 1971, there was a 200-page comic called Blacklight. Hay que le quite el sonido.
Okay.
There was this first huge comic, but it was not until 9 years later, in 1979, when A Contact We Got by Will Eisner was the first comic defined as a graphic novel.
Novels always share with the readers a complex story. Novels aren't as myths or legends because it can be remembered by heart or repeated orally. Okay.
There was this first huge comic, but it was not until 9 years later, in 1979, when A Contact We Got by Will Eisner was the first comic defined as a graphic novel.
Novels always share with the readers a complex story. Novels aren't as myths or legends because it can be remembered by heart or repeated orally. Novels always share with the readers a complex story. Novels aren't as myths or legends because it can be remembered by heart or repeated orally.
In graphic novels, every single element takes part of the story. A good novel produces many feelings and emotions to its readers. It lives vicariously, the lives narrated.
As a graphic novel author, it's indispensable to write a plausible novel because it needs to make us believe every detail shared in the book as real, even if we all know it isn't. We'll need to remember that a graphic novel is a format, not a genre.
Why to read Watchmen? I will give you two reasons to read Watchmen. One is that the book touches like very profound themes. Like what themes? First, it touches like violence and all that stuff that is happening around all the world, but very in a different way. Like for example, it is always like you have been like I'm also considering the camera. I will give you two reasons for why I'm reading Watchmen. I like very much Watchmen because it touches very profound themes like violence and all that stuff that is happening all around the world. And it touches very deep.
Despite the name, not all comics are funny. Many comics and graphic novels emphasize drama, adventure, character development, striking visuals, politics, or romance over laugh-out-loud
Novels
comedy.
always share with the readers a complex story. Novels aren't as myths or legends because it can be remembered by heart or repeated orally.
In graphic novels, every single element takes part of the story. A good novel produces many feelings and emotions to its readers. It lives vicariously, the lives narrated.
As a graphic novel author, it's indispensable to write a plausible novel because it needs to make us believe every detail shared in the book as real, even if we all know it isn't. We'll need to remember that a graphic novel is a format, not a genre. The chapters are regularly very short, and the author combines the past with the present every other chapter. Reasons that makes you pay more attention of the reading and not lose focus nor interest.
Reading literature is important because it gives you things to talk about. It gives you words and a different perception of things. You become more critical and cold. You learn spelling and writing, and it teaches you how to express, being a great exercise for your brain. The lit refers to itself as neat ideas that color your mind. Don't forget to keep in touch and continue watching more incredible news with us, P, Evie, plus our special guest. Graphic novels are similar to comic books because they use sequential art to tell a story. Unlike comic books, graphic novels are generally standalone stories with more complex plots.
Today, we'll have four amazing heroes with us. Two of them are from Watchmen, and the others are from Calles Arenas by a Spanish author called Paco Roca. So, let's go and talk to them.
Two other reasons to read literature is that the first one or the second one, is because literature itself, it refers to a book, and through thinking and reading it builds free thinking. The beyond this platitude and pleasures, you can travel different worlds. And the last one, but the most important one, is that the effect generated by reading good stories, it creates character, culture, and it also defines yourself.
This has to do with literature because it ensures your education, it's a bit daring, and it's difficult to prove. But certainly, the benefits of reading are countless. Also, it is said that literature is art, and what a better way than showing it in drawings.
The connection between the gender of a graphic novel and A Street of Sands is that the novel tells a story by drawings or small dialogues. In this case, Javier's story is trying to get out of the city and return home. Like most graphic novels, comics, or comic books, they're always about a fantastic or epic adventure that the main character or characters go through.
You should really read our graphic novel since it doesn't really have a hero, but it shows you the importance of time. Also, it is a very interesting, fun graphic novel, and even if it's short, you would like to read it again. You should really read our graphic novel since it doesn't really have a hero, but it shows you the importance of time. And also,
what is your point of view about the graphic novel? Well, I read City of Sand or Street of Sands, and it's actually short but interesting. In the most of the story, it's about a man that gets lost on his way home. But this man is the main character, Javier. Has all kinds of adventures in the Street of Sands, where he supposedly is. He has all these kind of adventures with different characters. Some are crazy, some are nice. And it's very intriguing because we never know and we never find out if he actually makes home. So a recap from all of our graphic novels is: first one, V for Vendetta, explained what was the main point in what is a graphic novel. Our friends from Watchmen defined what are different kinds of graphic novels and why are the graphic novels really referred to. Why is Watchmen a graphic novel? And then Aranza and I, Street of Sands, we defined what is literature and why it's really important to read it. And we also connect our graphic story, or graphic novel, Street of Sands, with the main idea. Thank you.